Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you a Fallout 4 discussion video. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description of my previous video. Those are 10 Elder Scrolls confessions, and they're pretty embarrassing, but I bet you have more embarrassing ones. Go on that video, post them down below. Let me know what your biggest Elder Scrolls confession is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, big controversy in the Fallout community. New York City and Fallout 4. Is it possible? What the hell is up with the lore of this city? What is going on? So let's go ahead and get into the discussion on how this topic even came up. So basically, in any video I've ever mentioned New York City, I proceed to mention that it turns out that this place is, quote, a crater because of the nuclear devastation that happened there. Apparently, according to lots of commenters, more than anything, the New York City was hit directly by a nuclear warhead when the Great War began and absolutely decimated the place, and that's why Fallout 4 can't take place in New York City, or so these commenters have been saying. And I can't name them by names or whatever because they're just kind of over time comments that I see down below on random videos whenever New York City is brought up. And then the controversy happens where commenters end up tweeting at me or just posting comments in general saying, well, Matty, I think you're actually wrong about the New York City lore. And I'm just going off of what I've been told, okay? I'm not a lore master. I try to know as much as I can about the game I cover the most, which is Fallout, and I do know a decent amount about the lore, but I did find it interesting when I looked up stuff about New York City and the Fallout universe. Nothing was mentioned about this city being a complete crater. And what's weird is I think that the lore with the Fallout may, and this might be a stretch here, but it may be getting messed with, because I remember looking at Philadelphia as well, and I started looking at that now, and it's not even saying that that's a crater anymore. And so I want to go ahead and revise the lore for New York City here and really discuss with you guys what this could be. So according to the Fallout Wiki, here's what we know about New York City. In 2065, a nuclear reactor struggling to power the population of 17 million people went supercritical for a period of about 5 minutes. While there was no explosion, the New York City incident coined the term hot summer for a heat-related electrical overload on nuclear systems. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that meant. I looked up like hot summer and all this stuff, and it didn't seem to be anything that killed anyone. But anyways, moving on, it says that New York was a location in the United Nations headquarters before it was disbanded in July 26, 2052, and Dean Domino performed in New York City before the Great War. And anyways, so that's basically what we know on the background of New York City according to the Fallout Wiki. It appears in the Fallout Bible as well as the Capital Post article about the disbanding of the United Nations, as it was just mentioned previously in the background. It's also mentioned in Fallout 3, but it's also mentioned in Dead Money, but nothing really says that New York City in the Fallout universe is actually a crater. It's been mentioned before that New York City is a thing, but I haven't seen anything about it being a crater. So does this mean, based off the information we have online, that Fallout 4 could be set in New York City? Who knows? I feel like personally these streets are far too narrow, and it would really have to be hit directly with a nuclear warhead for it to work, because there wouldn't be a wasteland because there's so many damn buildings there. I'll be sure to take you guys there in my Fallout 4's potential location series, but I just wanted to go ahead and brush up on the lore here and really discuss with you guys what the hell this is, because there's like talk of it being a pre-war city, but after the bombs fell, I think it's like almost just a mentioned only settlement. It's not like something that's been shown or confirmed that it's actually there. So based off what we have here, it is very well possible that New York City could be fully explored and really have the lore of this city explained, because it seems like it hasn't really been properly established in the Fallout universe, which I find quite shocking, because here in the United States, this is a very popular city, which I feel that if you're making a game in the United States, like you kind of have to know what happened in New York City. So I'm very shocked that the Fallout universe hasn't really been given New York some love here, but time shall tell. It's very possible we could see, like, I can imagine DLC there, but I couldn't see a full Fallout game there. But who the hell knows? Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, it's all up for debate, but I'm not going to go back and play Dead Money and read the entire Fallout Bible and then look in all the cutscenes in Fallout 3 to try to find out if New York City has actually been destroyed or not, because I may end up not even finding the answer there. So that's why we have each other to go ahead and discuss together where or actually more so what happened in New York City in the Fallout universe. Do you know? Do you have an idea? Let us know in the comments down below. We're very curious on this one. This is an interesting debate we have here. Is the lore just not written? Who knows? Let's go ahead and discuss down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.